Hello everyone, my name is Riska Fauziah from class 331C07, and now I would like to do the student test 10 for meeting 10, and then for pronunciation drill. Part 1. Read the word. Car, American, scarf, carpet, ticket, scooter, cuckoo, pocket, sky, cup of coffee school. Of course, because, like, look, milk, plastic, talk, work, ask, gold, got, girl, glass, bag, sit, Sam, Saturday, Sunday, sailing, sensible, outside, seaside, zoo, zip, buzz, piece, prize. Part 2. Read this story. I am Sanger Rainsford of New York. Rainsford began again. I fell off a yak. I am hungry. The man's only answer was to raise with his thumb the hammer of his revolver. Then Rainsford saw the man's free hand go to his forehead in a military salute, and he saw him click his heels together and stand at attention. Another man was coming down the broad marble steps, an erect, slender man in evening clothes. He advanced to Rainsford and held out his hand. In a cultivated voice marked by a slight accent that gave it added precision and deliberateness, he said, "It is a very great pleasure and honor to welcome Mr. Sanger Rainsford, the celebrated hunter, to my home." Automatically, Rainsford shook the man's hand. "I've read your book about hunting snow leopards in Tibet, you see," explained the man. "I'm General Zarov." Rainsford's first impression was that the man was singularly handsome. His second was that there was an original, almost bizarre quality about the general's face. He was a tall man past middle age, for his hair was a vivid white, but his thick eyebrows and pointed military mustache were as black as the night from which Rainsford had come. His eyes, too, were black and very bright. He had high cheekbones, a sharp-cut nose, a spare, dark face, the face of a man used to giving orders, the face of an aristocrat. Turning to the giant in uniform, the general made a sign. The giant put away his pistol, saluted, withdrew. "Ivan is an incredible strong fellow," remarked the general, "but he has the misfortune to be deaf and dumb. A simple fellow, but, I'm afraid, like all his race, a bit of savage." "Is he Russian?" "He is Cossack," said the general, and his smile showed red lips and pointed teeth. So am I. Come, he said. We shouldn't be chatting here. We can talk later. Now, you want clothes, food, race. You shall have them. This is the most restful spot. Ivan had reappeared, and the general spoke to him with lips that moved but gave forth no sound. "Follow Ivan, if you please, Mr. Rainsford," said the general. "I was about to have my dinner when you come. I'll wait for you. You'll find that my clothes will fit you, I think." Part 3. Read this news. Born a year after the September of 11 to 2001 attacks, Esmatullah Omari grew up to despise America. At 12, he was trained by the Taliban to plant roadside bombs. At 16, he was attacking military convoys near Bagram Airfield, the largest U.S. military base in Afghanistan and the epicenter of America's long war. Now Omari triumphantly stands guard at the one of Bagram's entrances. The Americans are gone, but the 19-year-old still doesn't understand why they come in the first place. Once, he saw a video of planes hitting two tall buildings on a date he can't recall. He said, "But no one told me the story about what happened." Thousands of Americans who were either toddlers in France or born after 9/11 joined the U.S. military to serve their nation, combat terrorism, and foster democracy in Afghanistan. They included 11 of the 13 U.S. service members killed in a bombing by an Islamic State affiliate at Kabul's airport in August during the last day of Americans' two-decade-long conflict. In Afghanistan, a parallel generation of Taliban fighters battled the Americans, their lives also distinctly shaped by the 9/11 attacks. Many were children when they first tasted war, trading their childhood for what they were told was their duty as Muslims. But they grew up in a world where the 9/11 attack were either obscure or the misrepresented in their lives. It was an alternate universe where a lost generation of rural Afghan youth had few opportunities and never benefited from billions of dollars in Western aid money that elevated the lives of countless Afghans. Filling the void were Islamic schools known as madrasas that shaped the minds of future young Taliban fighters. Their learning and their childhood inevitably cut short by the lure of jihad, or holy war. The Washington Post interviewed 14 young Taliban fighters from 7 parts of the country, all born between 2000 and 2003, to see what motivated a generation to take up arms against U.S. forces when it had no memory of the 1990s Taliban movement, or its ouster in 2001 after the attack of September 11. What does their future look like in the new Afghanistan? And then so that is all the 3 part of my student task for meeting 10. And then thank you so much.